Hello you guys, welcome back. It's your girl Tara, and today I'm finally sitting down to do my favourites video for, I guess, January/February, because I haven't done one since November. I've got a lot of things I love. The list was too big, I actually had to cut it into two and save some stuff for next month. But without further ado, let's get straight into the things I've been loving this month. Also, I fucking live in New York, okay? There's drills going off, there's sirens, there's helicopters above my building. It's a nightmare, but we're going to try and power through. I have not been doing as much fashion content as per usual the last couple of months because you guys know I was traveling and all that good stuff. Didn't have my wardrobe with me, and I've got a couple of new pieces in the last while. I promise some styling videos are coming soon. My first fashion favourite is this little YSL beauty, and before you click off my channel if you are a new viewer, I'm not another one of these consumers channels only showing like designer shit and living that kind of lifestyle. I promise there's more to me than that. And to be fair, it just has been one of my favorites, okay you guys? I think if you can afford it, a good quality handbag will see you through, and this one certainly has. But as I explained in the haul video that I did a couple of months back where I introduced you guys, this is quite affordable on the span of like designer bags. It's still, I believe, under about £600. And I didn't get it necessarily because it was cheaper. I just really love the style of bag. It really fits in with the kind of the bags that I use the most, which is kind of crossbodies, quick, small, holds my card holder, my phone, my keys. But yes, it is my favourite. Also a little sub-favourite, Olivia Burton sent me this little notebook with my little name monogrammed on it, so thank you guys so much. It does happen to be my first monogram thing I've ever had, and it's made me very happy. There's just something about getting something with your name on it. I'm sorry you guys, it never gets old. I literally write all my lists for all my videos. Every time something pops into my head, it goes in for a video. But the reason I like it is that it also fits perfectly into a bag like this. So something really, really thin like this slots in perfectly, takes up no room at all, and it's just really good for on the go. Even just like stuff like shopping lists, things I need for videos, props. It's great for that. My next favourite is another piece I've been wearing loads just because I find it so versatile to wear. You can literally style it about at least 3 different ways, I've found anyway. It was in my uni days kind of student haul from ASOS White collection. I love it. It's a pinstripe blazer with a little bit of a satiny finish. It's not like full-on satin, but it's definitely got a sheen to it, and I'm probably going to put a little insert from that haul so you can see what it looks like on. Put it with a gorge trouser, boom, androgynous look right there. It's just kind of broken up the rhythm of my wardrobe a little bit with the stripes. It just adds a little something considering a lot of things I buy are like plain colours. I love that piece, and it's on the pricier side for like ASOS. But it's such nice quality, and I've already gotten so many wears out of it and compliments on it all the time. These bad boys are right here, and they are from Zara. I got them around January time, I think, when I was in Dublin. I can't remember what brand it was, maybe like Miu Miu or Prada or something that I've been coming out with the twist on a sort of a ballet flat, I guess, to make them a bit more edgy. I didn't really like the ribboned ones so much, so I love the fact that these have eyelets. And if you're just even wearing like jeans and like a plain shirt, they just jazz it up. They just give you that like edgy, like model off duty sort of look, which I love. And I love them even more because they were in the sale. I spotted them, they were in my size, and you know when there's just, it's just fate and there's like only 2 pairs there. I got them for like €15 in the end. It was crazy, and I was reluctant to buy them at the start even for €15 because I don't get on with Zara shoes. I feel like my feet are quite sensitive, they cut up really easily, they blister really easily, and every single time I've bought a pair of shoes from Zara, they've always cut me up within 5 minutes of leaving the house. But I am surprised to report that these are actually genuinely quite comfortable. Over the last couple of months, I have actually racked up a couple of beauty favourites. You guys have been complimenting me a lot on my skin, as always, thank you very much. I have been changing some things up in my skincare routine, but I'm going to share it in next month's favourites because I want to like really thoroughly use up the products. But there's lots of makeup favourites that I've been loving and kind of, I don't know, different things. Before I actually get into the beauty products themselves, I thought I'd chat and give you an update about a beauty treatment that I had recently, because I did say I would update you, and it 100% made my favourites list this month. I have been obsessed. So you might have seen in January I did a collaboration with Nouveau Lashes to try their Enhance LVL Lash Lift. It's something I've been wanting for years, and I was the one that actually approached them about it. Really wanted to work with them. So what LVL stands for is basically like length volume lift, I think, or some some variation of that. And basically it's just a treatment where you go in for half an hour to 45 minutes. They put all this magical serums and lotions on your eyes, and it basically makes your lashes curly if you don't already have naturally curly lashes. And this is like, you get so much out of this treatment. It lasts the entire length of your lash life, so it doesn't just like go away after a week. You will basically have these Bambi lashes for as long as your lashes last on your eyeballs, so that's usually about 6 to 8 weeks. I'm halfway through now. I'm about just after 4 weeks, I believe, and it made my favorites because I'm still so happy with how they look. I'm sure I'll put a close-up of what they look like now. And I'm really happy to say they haven't gone funky at all. What I've noticed is that they're just really slowly and gradually, the effect is just getting more subtle. So it's not like I have like crazy lashes like poking out everywhere and are all different angles and all different curlinesses. It's very, very gradual. They're all kind of just meshing together. And I still have a great lift on mine halfway through, so I've been super happy with the service. I'm 100% going to go back and get it. And even though the vlog where you came with me was sponsored, it obviously would not have gone up if I didn't have a good result. It was a first impressions video. The first impressions were amazing, and the aftermath has also been amazing. If anything changes towards the end of the 8 weeks, I will let you guys know. Of course, I will leave that vlog in the description, and I'll also try and pop it at the end as well. Next product is from Garnier, and this is one that I requested from my L'Oreal PR girl, so thank you for sending that to me. Ooh, ew. But yeah, I was really intrigued by the product. It's called the Moisture Bomb Protect Multi-Protecting Hydrating Mist with SPF 30. And for me, if I was to give advice to anyone on how to keep their skin good and healthy, the #1 tips is use SPF and hydrate, keep your skin moisturized, and this is supposedly a bit of both. Helicopters, go away. And apparently you can even use it over makeup. So even though this product isn't exactly what I thought it would be, I was expecting like a mist that was super hydrating, kind of like those freshening up mists that you can get with the added SPF. I will say that to me, this didn't really have a particular scent. I didn't find it particularly refreshing to use. But that could be good for people that have sensitive skin, don't want perfumes in their product. This strikes me as something that doesn't have perfume in it. I'm not quite sure. It's brilliant for under makeup. I just would have liked a bit more of a refreshing feel to it. But I love it anyway because it's very, very convenient. Like I said, it doesn't leave my face greasy. Next favorite is a bit of a pricey one. This little fecker right here cost me about €55 in Brown Thomas. It is the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen, and I just got the black shade. It's called 01 Deeper. And what sold me on this? Jess from Sunbeams sold me on this a few months back, and it's basically one of those eyeliner pens. It's got 2 sides. It's got a tiny fine side, which is like for absolutely precise. I think it would be amazing for makeup artists actually, but I don't use it very much at all actually, because I do find the standard eyeliner brush side to be extra fine anyway, so I can get a really precise eyeliner with this. I've used it today. It's sort of my go-to now. I'm really fussy with pens because I find they just get a bit shit really fast and they don't give me the finish that I like. I love the finish of this. It's not shiny, it's not too grey and matte. It's just a beautiful black liner that gives you so much control over your line. I don't think I've ever had more even eyeliner in my life, and it comes out of the pen beautifully. It doesn't dry up. So thank you, Tom Ford, for making my life a bit more convenient. You are horrendously expensive, but I don't mind spending the money because I have such a small condensed makeup collection that what's in there needs to be good. Probably going to be people in the comments being like, this bitch be spending $55 on a damn eyeliner. I know, maybe I am crazy. Also, this is a bit of a random favorite, but it really, really is one of my favorites. So much so that I dragged it all the way from Ireland in my suitcase, hoping it would not break, back to New York. And it's this vanity mirror from Primark, and I adore it. It was super, super cheap. And my mom actually bought it in pennies as like a stocking filler for the following Christmas, because she's one of those people that like hoards presents for people. And I was like, Mom, I kind of want that. So she let me have it, and it's literally been life-changing for me. It's just such a little great thing. It looks kind of like an iPhone. And the thing that made me want to drag this home, the selling point, the USP for me, was that I live in a dark apartment. There's only light in the morning, and in my bedroom where I keep my makeup, I don't have good light at all on my little desk / vanity. So this is actually a light up mirror, which you can't see, but it has its own like built-in spotlights, and it's super bright. The color is super even, and it just makes, I could literally do my makeup in my room completely dark with this. So yeah, it's just like a little touch button. I just think it's so fab for the price it was. Also, speaking of my social media, one of my favorites has actually been, and this is a complete unapologetic self-promotion, but I have been loving my blog for the whole of January and into February. And you probably noticed when I wasn't making videos, it's because I had quite a few blog posts going up. And basically when I was in January, I was home with my boyfriend. We were able to shoot quite a bit. I think that fucking helicopter. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by New York, I was with Cahill. We got to shoot a couple of times. We got to shoot for some amazing clients back home, and we just worked so well together. We worked better together than we ever have, and I've trained up him to take my pictures over the last couple of years, and I kind of direct the shoot. And we went to locations, and it was so good. Like, we went to the Giant's Causeway. We shot in an art gallery in Belfast. The photos just came out amazing. I also did an NYC snow day post, so it's pretty much the only time where New York almost stops completely is when there's a snowstorm. So I got out with my camera and took some really fun photos. That's the direction that I want to go going down in the future. I don't know, as a perfectionist and a content creator, my vision rarely actually is completed. Like, it's just nothing ever kind of compares to what I have in my head. I feel like if I had like 2 or 3 of me, then I'd make the ideal content. But this is the closest to happy with my content I've been in terms of figuring out my style and like the kind of photos that I want to make. And yeah, it's just been a learning experience, and I feel like it's finally coming together, and hopefully the new blog look will just really tighten everything up, and I'm excited about it. So watch out for that. On to almost my favorite section of this every single favorites video, but it's my Netflix recommendations. I don't have any music recommendations this month. Number 1, the OA, and I feel like so outdated even talking about this because I watched it when it first came out, and I feel like everyone's done talking about it. But I am a sci-fi lover, and I love Brit Marling, is that her name? The girl that's in it and directs it. I love her work. She's done a lot of similar films to that, and she's like a director, writer, real feminist type content creator. Really the type of woman that I admire. I have to say, I personally really loved it. I know a lot of people didn't get it, but I really gave it my full attention. I watched it on my own. I completely binge watched it, and it feels like an 8-hour film. There's not very obvious credits kind of going, like flashing up, and you could literally just you could sit there for the entire thing. It's also quite a spiritual Netflix series. I think it makes you think about a lot of things, and I know a lot of people weren't happy with the ending, but for someone that is so freaking annoyed by most endings, and I'm really easily not pleased by how things end, and I actually loved the ending, which is weird because so many people disliked it. But I think maybe it's because I'm a more spiritual person. I really appreciated how it finished. I think it left it open for more episodes, but also if it doesn't, I feel like it was still finished nicely, so that if it doesn't come out with any more, I'm happy with that ending. I don't know, I thought the cinematography and the ending and everything about it was fab, and I hope they come out with season 2. And then last night I finished Chef's Table season 3. Oh my god, I love Chef's Table. I've talked about it before and I still love it. So they just came out this week with season 3, and I was just waiting for it to come out. It is the most satisfying, relaxing show. I watch it before bed, and it's about kind of most of the time fine dining cuisine, but it's not even about the food. It's about how the show represents each chef. You get to hear about their personal story. It's like watching a documentary on a person, and then the food element is just an extra amazing element. And for me, who's someone that's not into fine dining, I enjoy it because I appreciate the artistic concept of how they create these beautiful, beautiful dishes, and it's just kind of opened my eyes to this world of fine dining that I'm a bit scared to try, but I'm a lot more open-minded to now. That's it, those are my favorites. I hope you enjoyed this month's video. I'm really excited to share my favorites, but I'm really worried like no one even watches favorites anymore. Like, are they still something you enjoy seeing from me? When we get a really strong like situation on this video, then I'll know that it's something you want me to keep doing. And if not, just hit the dislike, so I'll know. As always, thank you so much for giving me your time of day. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you are a new subscriber, and if you are an oldie, then please hit the bell notification below so you don't miss my posts, because YouTube is being a bit of a bitch. See you all in the next one. Bye.